What's up, everybody, man? This is Chris from That Square. I hope all is well. I hope you are all doing well as we are here today to talk about the Seattle Supersonics. Wrong channel, you clickbait. No, I'm messing with you. The Seattle Seahawks. By the way, I like the Seattle Supersonics. Actually, I wish they would bring back a basketball team to Seattle. That'd be great. Anyways, you didn't come for that. So, that being said, out the gate, man, Russell Wilson and Sierra, they got their mojo back. They signed Dwayne Brown. They got DK Metcalf, locked them up. They got Tyler Lockett. They got Jamal Adams. Let's go. Let's go, Seahawks. Let me see what y'all got. I'm going to dive into this season, man. Let's see what they're talking about. Coming off a 12-4 season last year, I think they only can go up from here, right? No. San Fran is back. The Rams look good. It's going to be difficult for the Seahawks this year. Granted, coming out the gate, they faced DeForest Buckner in this bad, in a good way, bad Colts defense. And they turn around and they play the Titans. This will be a shootout. So I think they'll lose against the Colts. They won't win the shootout against the Titans. Just offensively, they're just too many weapons. The Vikings, they'll win. So now they're 1-2. The Niners, now they're 1-3. Because I'm not even going to get into that. The Rams, now they're 1-4. The Steelers, this is where they get their mojo back, right? The next few games, right? So they end up beating the Steelers, which now makes them, instead of them going 1-4, now they're 2-4. They beat the Saints, which now makes them go 3-4. They beat the Jaguars, now they're 4-4. They're 500. Bye week, they play the Packers. Packers beats them. So now they're 4-5. They beat Arizona, now they're 5-5 again. They lose to Washington, which now makes them 5-6. They lose to the Niners. No, I said this earlier in the Niners video. They actually beat the Niners. So now they're 6-6. If I'm not mistaken, right? They're 6-6, if I'm not mistaken. They beat the Texans. My Texans. They beat us. So they beat the Texans. And they beat the Rams. This is the second time they play. Yeah, they beat the Rams at Los Angeles. They beat the Bears. They beat the Lions. And they beat the Cardinals. So, games that they're going to win. They beat the Cardinals, Lions, Bears, Rams. They close out the season winning their last 4 games. Then they beat the Texans. That's 5. I think actually the 49ers blow them. They beat them 2 times this year. They lose to Washington. They beat the Cardinals. That makes them 6 wins. Packers, they lose. They beat the Jaguars. They beat the Saints. They beat the Steelers. They're sitting at 9-8 right now because I think So they're sitting at a good 10-6. Got them going 10-6 this year. So 10-6. No, 11-6 actually. I got them going 11-6. So losses that they'll have will come at the beginning of the season a lot. So of course, playing the Colts and the Titans, the Niners, the Rams, they'll beat everybody else in that. Packers, Washington. I lied to you again. The Niners, they'll lose to them. That's 7 losses. And they'll close out. So they'll be 10-7. I think Russell can squeeze out a couple of games. That's going to be a fight. I think it's going to be a fight week 15. Rams at Seahawks at LA playing them. I think Russell's going to have to come with it. If they can manage to beat them early in the season, like week 5, I think is when they play again. When they play the first time. Yeah, week 5. And that game alone, it's a Thursday night, so it's a short week for them. If they can beat them there, then I think it'll be easier for them down the season. They could probably sweep the Rams, and they could switch that, from it being that 10-7 season to that 11-6 season, and them getting that hump over. I think they're probably up there with the rest of them, but just defensively, they gave up way too many points last year. I just don't think that they're capable of beating the Rams on an everyday basis. I don't think they'll beat the Niners. I think they'll handle the Arizona Cardinals. They're the bottom barrel of the NFC West. Outside of the NFC West, They can handle the Saints. Pretty much everybody else. I think the only true threat to them would probably be the Packers and the Bucks. But I do have them losing to the Vikings just because the offensive power of the Vikings. But outside of that, I just don't see the Seahawks really wowing us. I mean, Russell's going to do what he does best, right? He's going to go out there and put on a show. I mean, he's not a bad quarterback. He's highly decent, if not top 10 in the league right now. So you could even easily say top 8, top 5. If it depends on your argument, your style of play at quarterback, to be honest with you. But I think Russell's pretty good. DK Metcalf, great receiver, elite. Tyler Lockett, a good possession receiver. Chris Carson, if he's healthy. The running game has to be good for them too, right? Right. So, you have to look at all those factors too going on in the Seattle, playing against a lot of those teams this year. So just you gotta get the running back. That's really what Pete Carroll needed to get. He should have gotten this draft was a running back. I think Chuba Hurt would have been a perfect fit for him, but he went to Carolina instead. Well, all I'm gonna say is this, man. We're looking at it between a 10 and 11 win season for the Seahawks. It could go either or. With that being said, shout out to the Northwest. Hope you guys love it. If you don't, recover from the Montana State loss. But other than that, man, hey, drop a comment and leave a like. All right, y'all, we out.